So this concludes our discussion on the responsibility of belief in prophethood, and also our very brief discussion on prophethood itself. There are some important takeaways that we need to ensure we absorb, and we had said earlier in this series that these are not just theories that we simply learn about, but we don't act upon them. No. Each of the subjects, the lessons, the concepts that we have learned should be applied within ourselves. They should become intertwined within our very existence, such that we follow them entirely, almost instinctively. We should not think that simply by reading, listening, or watching these, that our duty is complete. Not at all. Rather, the key takeaway should be that we work to establish this tawheed-oriented society, firstly within ourselves, within our families, our loved ones, within our neighborhoods, our villages, towns, and cities, within our countries and nations, and ultimately within the entire world. We should not think that because we don't have a prophet in our midst at this time, that this path has ended. After all, did we not learn in these sessions that the righteous scholars are the inheritors of the prophets? And if these scholars are not doing their duty, then they need to be called out on it. If the scholars have become feeble and weak and give us the idea that the prophet came, gave some lessons on moral etiquette and how to be a good person, and that was it, and that now we, since we live in the time of the absence of the master of our age, may our souls be his ransom and may God hasten his return, that our task is to simply wait, to be patient for Imam Mahdi to return, and that he will do all the work. If we have scholars who are speaking like this, we need to take these scholars and throw these pathetic and weak scholars from their pulpits and relegate them to the sewer where they belong. No, the duty that we have as those who understand, who try to understand, who believe in prophethood, who believe in the mission of the prophets, is to work tirelessly to continue that mission of the prophets in whichever sphere we're able to. In recent days, we have heard the slogan, "We are loyal to the pledge, Inna al ahdi." This is not just for the martyrs that have ascended to the loftiest places and have discharged their duties. This is for us who remain, but who are loyal to the pledge that we have made with God, that we remain loyal to this pledge, a pledge that drives us ever forward towards his perfection, towards establishing his law, to furthering his mission, to furthering the mission he gave his prophets that were given to us as part of his justice and his mercy. To be loyal to that pledge means to work to establish that beautiful paradise of God upon this earth, to work to establish that tawheed-oriented society as we have mentioned. Anything less than this is a complete betrayal to the gift and works of the prophets and those who came after them. And that betrayal has only one outcome, and that is eternal damnation and a complete distance from the most beautiful face of the Lord of the worlds.